Good evening, everyone. The class of 2025 will be entering the room momentarily. And here they come. You guys look nervous, man. This is the good part. It's all good. All right. Good evening. Welcome to the 19th annual White Coat Ceremony of the College of Pharmacy at the University of New Mexico. My name is Donald Godwin, and I am honored to serve as the Dean of this College of Pharmacy. This White Coat ceremony is unlike any of the 18 that preceded it. While we are actually having this ceremony in person, thank God, we did have to limit our attendance, right? So we are actually, are we live? We are live streaming for all your friends and family who cannot attend tonight. While we are still in the midst of a global pandemic and continue to live a very different life, as I still see these masks covering your face, or your faces, I'm also very helpful that we are returning to in-person teaching next week, as I am positive that the students are tired of being taught by an instructor on Zoom, and I know all the faculty over there is very tired of teaching to a bunch of black boxes. I look forward to seeing your smiling faces, or at least most of your smiling faces, of our students very soon. Regardless of how we deliver our education, the faculty of the College of Pharmacy is committed to providing you with the very best training possible, to become the very best pharmacist possible, to provide the best patient care to the people of New Mexico or elsewhere in the United States. This White Coat ceremony marks the transition of 61 Doctor of Pharmacy candidates from their undergraduate studies to their PharmD program. This ceremony marks the end of a 4-day intensive, the students know how intensive it was, in-person new student orientation that has introduced them to the College of Pharmacy, as well as the profession of pharmacy. They are now well equipped to begin their training Monday morning. Great job, guys. I would like to recognize Walgreens, the college's longtime friend and supporter who is the sponsor of tonight's White Coat ceremony. I specifically want to thank Retail Operations Director, Dr. Jeff Bettner, Dr. Amy Backeritz, who is a shared clinical faculty member, and pharmacy managers, Drs. Krista Anaya and Jude Otero. If you guys will stand. We could not do what we do without your guys' help. Thank you very much. This evening, we will hear from our special guest and keynote speaker, Dr. Davina Norris from the class of 2012, and the 2021 recipient of the College of Pharmacy's Emerging Leader Award. To my right are the college faculty, who will be our instructors, mentors, and role models over the next 4 years and far into the future. If the faculty will please stand. We've also invited a number of staff members who will be very critical to your education over the next few years as well. I'm not sure where they are, but please stand. All right. The class of 2025 is the 76th entering class of the College of Pharmacy, and you hail from 14 different New Mexico counties and graduated from high schools that crisscross the state. We have one non-resident student who hails from California. Welcome to the land of enchantment. And finally, we have 4 students who come to us from NMSU and now need to share their Aggie allegiance with UNM as they become UNM NMSU hybrids that we like to call Agbos. Tonight's white coat ceremony serves as the opportunity for the class of 2025 to thoughtfully and publicly express their commitment to professionalism in the presence of their peers, parents, spouses, friends, pharmacists, college staff, and the faculty. In just a few minutes, you'll be putting on a white coat, the symbol of a healthcare professional. By accepting this white coat, you will join a community of providers who share a commitment to improving the health and the quality of life of others. You agree to be excellent in both the science and the practice of pharmacy, to be compassionate, and to lead lives of honor. You assume the responsibility and accountability for the therapeutic outcomes and the safety of drug therapy for your patients. You take on the mantle of caring not only for your patients, but about your patients. Now I'd like to introduce our special speaker for this evening's event, Dr. Davina Norris. Dr. Norris is a pharmacist clinician at Memorial Medical Center in Las Cruces. She received her Bachelor of Science from New Mexico State University in 2008 and her Doctorate of Pharmacy from your College of Pharmacy in 2012. Following graduation, she completed a PGY1 pharmacy residency at the Southern Arizona Veterans Administration Healthcare System in Tucson. Dr. Norris is board certified in pharmacotherapy and lifestyle medicine. She works collaboratively with an interprofessional family medicine team to care for patients in both the hospital and an outpatient clinic. Her teaching roles include program coordinator for the Memorial Medical Center PGY1 Pharmacy Residency Program, faculty member of the Southern New Mexico Family Medicine Residency Program, and of course a preceptor for the UNM College of Pharmacy. With a passion for health policy and advocacy, Dr. Norris has served on the NMSHP Legislative Committee and is on the Executive Committee for the Health Security for New Mexicans campaign. As I said earlier, most recently she was selected as the 2021 College of Pharmacy Emerging Leader Award, which recognizes exemplary individuals who have graduated within the last 10 years and who have, within just a few short years of their graduation, been recognized by their peers to be leaders in their community or profession. These individuals are inspirational role models for the next generation of pharmacists. Dr. Norris.
Good evening. Thank you, Dean Godwin, for that kind introduction. As he said, I am a proud graduate from the UNM College of Pharmacy. I'm also one of those AGBOs, kind of. I was before the co-op program, but I'm honored to be here with you tonight. 13 years ago, I was where you are today, about to begin my journey as a student pharmacist. I was so excited, incredibly nervous, and truthfully knew very little about the opportunities and experiences that I would have. You are about to put on a white coat, symbolizing that you are becoming a health professional. You are joining a group of people whose purpose is to serve our communities by promoting health and well-being and by providing the best quality care to people when they are ill. I want you to think about this for a moment. What an honor it is to be able to care for people. As I was reflecting on my career thus far, I thought about a few pieces of advice and strategies that have helped me. So I would like to share 3 of those with you this evening. First, define and remember your why. Ask yourselves, why are you here? Why did you choose to become a pharmacist? What is that greater purpose that inspires you? Some of you may have worked with a pharmacist and seen the impact that she or he made within their community as a trusted, accessible, and compassionate professional, and you aspire to be like them. Some of you may have seen your loved one affected by a tragic illness, and you are motivated to provide care to people who are experiencing the same. Or perhaps you're a big picture person. You look out and see the challenges that we face in healthcare: growing health disparities, rising chronic diseases, and not to mention a global pandemic caused by a respiratory virus. And you are determined to be part of the solution. Whatever your why is, remember it and use it as a guidepost. Number 2, say yes to opportunities, especially while you are in pharmacy school and learning about the different possibilities that exist. This was especially important to me. During my first year of pharmacy school, I mostly focused on studying hard, which of course is important, but I was not very involved in different organizations. Later during my first year, after attending the American Pharmacists Association annual meeting, one of my upperclassmen suggested that I should run for our APHA-ASP chapter president-elect. Although I knew very little, I decided to say yes to that opportunity and give it a try. That decision changed my life. It opened my eyes to the importance of community service, policy development, and advocating for our patients and our profession. I went on to hold leadership positions at the regional and national levels, and now as a pharmacist have had the opportunity to serve in our ASHP House of Delegates, work with other pharmacists and allies across the state of New Mexico to pass crucial legislation within our state related to payment parity for pharmacist clinical services, and to this day, fighting to ensure that all New Mexicans have access to affordable and quality health care. If I had not said yes to that opportunity, my career path may have looked very different. Now on to advice number 3. Take time to sharpen your saw. I'm just curious, how many of you have heard that advice before? Anybody? A couple in the back. All right. So the short version of the story goes like this. 2 lumberjacks were competing to see who could cut down the most number of trees within a day. The first worked hard all day, nonstop, and as the day went on, his saw grew dull and he became tired. The second lumberjack stopped about once an hour, took a rest, and took time to sharpen the saw. Can you guess which one accomplished the most? I share this with you because we have a tendency to neglect our own health and well-being. But the more well we are, the better we can care for other people. So take time to do the things that make you happy, to recharge your batteries. Connect with those that you love. And if you are like me, by this point in college, you're probably living off of ramen noodles, free pizza, coffee, and energy drinks, right? But let's face it, the standard American diet makes us sick. So be intentional about what you eat. Stay physically active. It may seem impossible to incorporate exercise into your daily routine, but think of it as an investment for your mental and physical health. Lastly, get enough sleep. Yes, you will have all-nighters, but do not make them a habit. The more rested your mind is, the better you will perform. So in summary, know your why, say yes to opportunities, make sure you take time to sharpen your saw. I wish you all the very best. Work hard, have fun, and go make a difference in the lives of people in our communities. Thank you.
Thank you, Davina. You have certainly shown that you're a very deserving recipient of our Emerging Leader Award. Now for the part you guys have all been waiting for. You will be hooded by 2 faculty members, one from the Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences, representing the strong scientific foundation in our program, and one from the Department of Pharmacy Practice and Administrative Sciences, representing the clinical and administrative aspects of our program. Over the next 4 years, students will learn to integrate biomedical, pharmaceutical, and social behavioral science knowledge with their clinical expertise in order to care for the patients and improve healthcare. I would also like to thank our Phi Lambda Sigma Pharmacy Leadership Society chapter, in particular Brandy Hernandez and Autumn Pinyard for the shuttling of the coats tonight. Thanks, guys. Please note, Brian's photography will be taking a formal picture of each of your students in the back after they receive their new white coat, so if they don't come back to their seats right away, it's okay. I would now like to call upon Assistant Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Crystal Ward, to call the members of the class of 2025 as we begin the presentation of white coats.
I need to make this shorter. All right, good evening. I'd like to welcome our first pair of coders. Now I'm picking up Dean Godwin. Dr. Kelsey Aragon and Dr. Deb McKinsey, please join me on the stage. Rua Adnan, whose hometown is Iraq. Jamila Alassi from Alexandria, Egypt. Kristen Laureen Bacon from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Ansley Elizabeth Battle from Alamogordo, New Mexico. Priscilla Pangan Belvin from San Diego, California. Prima Bhakta from India. Shania Buckinghorse from Rough Rock, Arizona. Lynn Corbin from Santa Barbara, California. Madeline Dan Kosick from Austin, Texas. Kellen Day from Idaho Falls, Idaho. Chase DeGuio from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Diana Riffet Darakma from Palestine. Mehdi Al-Faris from Fez, Morocco. Isaac Estrada from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Not today.
Samantha Garcia from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Tila Gardner from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Aaliyah Marie Gonzalez from Bloomfield, New Mexico. Grace Misako Kimura from Eureka, California. Louis Leonin from Bangui City, Philippines. Close? Close at all? Okay. Jamie Luaris from Gallup, New Mexico. I would like to thank Dr. Aragon and Dr. McKenzie for being our first set of coders. Thank you. I'd now like to invite Ms. Biesing and Dr. Fang to join me on the stage. All right. Adam Martinez from Velarde, New Mexico. Monique Martinez from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Shane Martinez from Tijeras, New Mexico. Sometimes it's a little difficult. Diana Darlene Martinez Nava from San Bernardino, California. Samantha Ashley Maxwell from Bronx, New York. Jacqueline Francis Mayfield from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Xavier Mays from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Timothy McCormick from Carlsbad, New Mexico. Joshua McCrae from Gallup, New Mexico. Tori Nicole McKinney from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Michaela Ray Montoya from Grants, New Mexico. Miranda Beatrice Montoya from Las Vegas, New Mexico. Alexander John Nyhart from Lake City, Minnesota. Isaac Alona from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Jenica Padilla from Las Vegas, New Mexico. Rishi Patel from India. Thuy Pham from Vietnam. Anna Gwynn Pounds from Corona, New Mexico. Ashley Ramirez Flores from Los Lunas, New Mexico. Alexandria Rayner from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I would like to thank Dr. Biesing and Dr. Fang for helping us coach. Thank you so much. I would like to invite Dr. Takeda and Dr. McConville to join me on the stage as our next pair. Riley Red from Los Lunas, New Mexico. Haley Ama Rivera from Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Maidalyn Reeves from Island of South, Cuba. Anthony Sanchez from Espanola, New Mexico. Chris Sandoval from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Kenneth Santasteban from Las Vegas, New Mexico. Kelly Schultz from Phoenix, Arizona. Corey Sullivan from Los Lunas, New Mexico. Jeremy Soto from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Garrett Stroud from Silver City, New Mexico. Jillian Toon from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Vivian Tren from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Robin Morgan Turner from Ramona, California. Travis Valdez from Las Vegas, New Mexico. Devin Vasquez from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Tanya Vasquez Yanez from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Victoria Abeda Vega from Isleta Pueblo, New Mexico. It's easier to see. Solomon David Watson from Farmington, New Mexico. Maria Paula Ibarwengotia Awedo from Lima, Peru. Caitlin Violet, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Thank you, Dr. Takeda and Dr. McConville, for being our coders. With that, our coding has completed. I'm inviting the dean back to the stage as our students finish their photos. This stage is shorter than we're used to, so.
All right. You guys look good. All right, so, see, I've got to take this thing off. I'm so used to it now. As we wait for our final students to be seated, I would like to take a moment to recognize the commitment that these students have already made to the pharmacy profession. They have all completed at least 91 credit hours of undergraduate work and did exceedingly well. They completed filling out the PharmCast application, which some say was a Herculean task. They were selected for an interview, and each of them impressed their interviewers and the admissions committee to receive an offer of admission. They also made the correct, very correct choice to pursue their PharmD studies at the University of New Mexico College of Pharmacy. This white coat marks a turning point in this important journey. While you will all be very busy studying, learning, and developing your skills, you should try to leave a little bit of time to continue to pursue your interests, whether that be exercise, music, arts and crafts, or just veg and nuts and Netflix. It'll be a stress reliever, and you're going to need them from time to time. So make time for your family and friends. Let them know what and how you're doing in pharmacy school. They are all there to support you. This is my favorite part, but Crystal doesn't like this part because there's still a couple of students and I have jokes. All right. An elderly woman went into the doctor's office. When the doctor asked why she was there, she replied, "I'd like to have some birth control pills, please." Taken aback, the pharmacist thought for a minute and then said, "Excuse me, Mrs. Smith, but you're 75 years old. What possible use could you have for birth control pills?" The woman replied, "They help me sleep better." The pharmacist thought some more and continued, "How in the world do birth controls help you sleep?" The woman said, "I put them in my granddaughter's orange juice, and I sleep better at night." I have more, but all the students are back. All right, before we conclude the ceremony, I would like to ask the class of 2025 to rise and recite the Pharmacy Students' Pledge of Professionalism. So here we go. As a student of pharmacy, I believe in a professional identity founded on integrity. You may be seated. Thank you, class of 2025, for your commitment to the profession, and congratulations. You are now officially student pharmacists. So, I have a final special thanks to some people who helped us organize tonight's ceremony. Of course, Assistant Dean of Student Affairs, Crystal Ward, as well as Katie Gench, Diana Parker, and Sylvia Markham from the Office of Student Affairs. I would also like to recognize Markella Pavlakos, Director of Development, for her efforts in getting this ceremony supported. And finally, I would like to thank COP Marketing Manager Jose Rodriguez, as well as Christian Duran from our IT department. We'll see Rose Williamson. Now I'm going by memory. Rose Williamson from our Office of Experiential Education, and Alex Tibble who's our alumni program manager. All right, so that's about it for the ceremony, but we need to make sure we get a picture of all you guys. So if the students could stay in their seats for a while, and I'm going to request that the audience go out into the hallway. We have some light refreshments out there, and as soon as we have our picture taken, we will release your students for you guys to go celebrate. So thank you very much for attending tonight's ceremony.